Chandra, we are talking a day after Snapdeal launched services including travel booking, something that Paytm too has done. How difficult is it then to operate in such an environment with marketplaces pivoting to travel? To understand that better, we have none other than Mr. Kalra of MakeMyTrip.com joining us here on ET Now Startup Central. Thank you so much for taking time out to be with us here, Mr. Kalra. Talk to us. Do you think marketplaces can pivot to becoming travel booking websites?
Yeah, sure. No, I think online travel is a pretty involved and a very specific kind of category. I think it's not that easy for a non-travel player, like in this case, as you mentioned, an e-commerce player, to say that, hey, let's also get into travel and offer the services. Yes, if you're a marketplace and you can have others on your marketplace, that's entirely possible. But let's assume for a minute that the overall size of the pie is Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay, there's a lot of disturbance, sorry.
Please go ahead.
So let's assume for a minute that the overall size of the pie is a certain amount and it's growing at a certain size and a certain rate. Now, if there are more players that will come in, they'll start eating into that pie, because overall you can't just increase the size of the number of people traveling. Only people who can do that are possibly airlines and hotels by offering more attractive deals, cutting pricing, and the government, as they've done with the regional pricing on air travel, they put a cap on that, etc. So all of that will happen, and that's the same for everyone. But within the pie, and there's a certain amount which is online, let's say there are more people now competing for it. What tends to happen is that the weaker players get hurt more. So while you will only hear of maybe, or keep in mind, top of your mind and top of your mobile screen, you'll probably have apps of MakeMyTrip, maybe one or two others. You might know 3-4 players, but you really consider 1 or 2 players and you trust 1 or maybe 2. But when the number 5 and 6 are also around, so when new players with a lot of financial muscle and a lot of customer base come in, they tend to actually hurt the marginal players more.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.